So another weekly garden update, this time with somebody else to hold the camera, so I'm not standing here holding an iPhone or Android in front of my face. But anyways, corn, we've pretty much given up on that. We have got a grand total of 0 ears of corn out of it, and yeah, we're just going to rip that up. Turns out our move is probably delayed 3 weeks, so that might end up with bush beans if I can find the seeds. Don't trip on that. The onions are pretty much done. The chard is looking healthy, and frankly, it actually tastes pretty good. So I'm going to harvest a couple leaves, and it's going to my dinner. That leaf looks like dinner, and that one looks like dinner. Okay, continue the video. I've still got blossoms here on the tomatoes. Obviously we haven't watered this yet, so it's looking pretty soggy. But hey, tomatoes. Maybe someday we'll get fruit out of these. Over on the next set of tomatoes, this one, if you can get in there close, got raided by birds. But I've got more blossoms coming. These ones we might actually get to eat later. Tap the flowers. And this one's starting... Oh, that one's completely rotted on the bottom. That wasn't going to be productive anyways. The nice thing about having a camera person is I can chuck things in the compost in the middle of recording it. So continuing through, another fairly sad looking tomato. This one's got 2 blossoms just starting on it. I have no idea what's up with these leaves. So if anyone actually knows what causes that, please leave a comment, because I have no clue. And then coming over here, continuing the tomatoes, I'm still getting new blossoms after fertilizing twice, so I'm hoping that I might actually get some fruit out of this. The ones, if I just kind of pop over here, these ones did not get supported, and it's kind of fallen over, but it's still growing, so I don't think I'm going to bother supporting my tomatoes next time. I'm just going to let them go wherever they feel like going. I'm just looking down there. I've got one big green one down there. Some blossoms. Hopefully that one will turn red at some point and become food. Continue into the peppers. I've actually got 2 habaneros that I've harvested. This guy really needs water. It's crazy hot out here. Got 1 fruit there. These things just are not producing for me this year. On the serranos, I've actually got 2 fruits. Supposedly these fruit will turn red at some point. Wait, take that back. I only have 1 fruit. No, I have 2. There it is. So I'm just kind of letting them sit there, see if they actually turn colors. So my fun peppers, the Tabascos, I still think this is cool that they're growing up. Apparently that's common with a lot of peppers in other parts of the world, but it still seems cool. My second Tabasco is actually starting to put on little flowers. Not sure if you can see these guys. That little guy in there. Yeah, peppers seem to all have white flowers in my experiences so far. So hopefully that one will eventually put on flowers. And yes, I'm pointing with leaves that will be dinner. This patch of onions that used to be scallions, I've got one that's flowered. Its flowers seem to still be developing. I have no idea if I'm going to actually harvest seed out of that or just give up. But I think I'm going to end up with some bulb onions out of there. I'm not seeing any, obviously, that have fallen over yet. So just going to let those continue. My poblanos very much need a drink, but they're not dead yet. And my late tomato here, which according to the label is a jalapeno, but clearly is not a jalapeno, has got a bunch of flowers on it. Yeah, that's a bunch of flowers. We might actually get some nice fruit out of this guy. And if we turn around on the other side, the potatoes are still continuing to grow down here. I don't know why that one's turning all yellow, and the one at the end has pretty much lost all its foliage. So I may just dig those up and see how they taste in a week or so. See how it goes. And that's pretty much it. If I actually put beans in where the corn is, I'll hopefully record that, and I'm going to stop and we'll water this all after dinner.